Hi guys, Nick here from Big Gun Digital. I've been asked to run through a scenario today to basically demonstrate my browser searching habits for specific services or products within various industries. In this case, it's one type of industry for this video, obviously. So the scenario that I've been given today is assuming that I'm working for a clinical organisation and arranging a drug trial. My trial master file solution is lacking in a few areas, so I've decided to book a few demos with other providers in order to understand the capabilities of their ETMF solutions. So I've prepared a few searches. I'm not just going to search through Google, because I think if I was looking for this type of service, I would probably also look for online videos and basically just try and eliminate the possibility of me, or the potential of me having to meet with someone. And obviously, you're not going to want to give away that you're the competition, so this might be a way of doing it. Now, for this type of activity, I'm going to be browsing using Google Chrome in incognito mode. And what that basically means is that it will stop Google or basically stop Google from detecting my geographic location. And for anybody that knows much about search engines, usually the results are output based on businesses local to you. So if I do a search from where I am now, I'd expect to find businesses in Buckinghamshire preferential to other businesses based on the keywords or key phrases that I'm searching. So in order to eliminate this, we use incognito mode, which basically stops that, and it only returns results based on the organic search that obviously you're typing in yourself. So it gives a bit more of a transparent set of results. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and let's fire off the searches. So for the first search I've got is going to be for electronic trial master file demo. Now, I think perhaps that this might not be specific enough, because to me, without any knowledge of ETMFs, an electronic trial master file could be a master file that probably holds lots of different files inside it. So that might be used for varying industries. I don't know, so I'm going to fire this search off anyway. The next one is ETMF demo, because obviously it's a different reference, but obviously still valid, so I'm going to try that. And then the final one, I'm being a bit more specific with ETMF drug trial demo and seeing what comes up. Now, I'm also going to look on YouTube, because that may give us some live demos, which it does, which is great, so we'll come back to that anyway. So let's look at our first set of results. So straight off the bat, we've got a link to an ETMF demo, which is great. Company called Documentum. Okay, well we'll look at YouTube secondly, but we might keep that one for later, just in case. I don't want that to play at the moment, so we'll just keep that out of the way. ETMF trial file for Montrium. Don't know. Well, it says advanced, so that might be interesting. Well, no. I'm looking for something that says sort of drug trials. Well, this one says clinical leader, and clinical usually refers to some sort of medical aspect, so we'll try that. What else have we got? Nope. And obviously one other thing worth mentioning is that I'm using google.co.uk because I'm looking for UK based businesses, because obviously if I do want to arrange a physical demo, then it would be ideal to be able to get there without too much of a hassle. But as I said, I mean, benefits to this would be probably looking for companies that also have maybe online case studies, have templates or examples, or maybe they have videos, or maybe they offer webinars or stuff like that. Anything that will allow me to remain sort of incognito and not discoverable, while also getting the information that I need, is probably more beneficial. When you physically meet someone, a bit more difficult to mask, but obviously you can get around it. So anyway, let's have a look at these few results we found. So the first one, Montrium, assuming I've pronounced that right, An advanced ETMF solution looking for clinical trial documentation has been designed for using the TMF reference model. What's that? Is this? I thought this might be some sort of build reference. Relevant links. Right, well, trial master file reference model LinkedIn group. That could be a good group to join for materials. TMF v 3.0, whatever that is. So I'd have to log in, obviously. I'm not going to do that now, but that could be a good reference point to join a trial master file group. But then I'd have to create a dummy LinkedIn user, unless I wanted to give away who I was, which would obviously cause a problem if you went for some sort of physical meeting and they saw you. They might, be a bit more aware as to who you are. Trial master file. I don't know if this is actually. Oh, so it is a downloadable something. It's an XLS file, so it's a spreadsheet of some kind. I'm not sure how valid this will be. Let's see what it says. So some sort of reference model by the looks of it. That's a bit of information that could be helpful, I guess. I'm not really sure how helpful that is because it doesn't look significant enough to me. So this website is it's very bland, it's very plain, there's not a lot of information, it's not very clear. Yeah, I'm not really that sold on that, to be honest. So let's have a look at these ones. Clinical leader sounds promising. A life sciences company, semi-virtual environments, keeping only the most vital from blah blah. Request information. Okay, that might be helpful. Does it link to another page or is it just a form? No, it's just a form. No, I don't think this is great. So let's try one of the other searches. ETMF demo. Sure clinical. That could be handy. What else can we look for? EMC.com. There's not really many results on this first page. It's mainly the same people, but it's they're a new one. Flex Global. Let's have a look at them. Wingspan Lifestyle Solutions. So on the first page, in this instance, it's it's not very good quality of leads in there, or results even. I'm going to try and look more locally to sort of Bourne End and Buckinghamshire in a moment, I think. So let's do electronic trial. Let's try ETMF Buckinghamshire. ETMF demos Buckinghamshire. Demo Buckinghamshire. That'll do. Right, so we'll have a look at that next. Sure Clinical. This looks like some sort of software to implement an ETMF. Products, Sure Clinical. Yeah, they're selling their own product by the look of it and trying to get you to buy into it. So I assume you're having to upload your ETMF and it manages it for you of some sort. So that's not really helpful to us. The site looks pretty cool, very simple, very modern, easy to understand, easy to navigate. But unfortunately, it's not exactly what we're looking for. So we're going to skip off that. Documentum electronic trial master file demo was page is no longer active, which is useless, so I guess we're not looking at that. Flex Global, clear, easy to read. I think it's an old school website that's sort of been brought forward to conform to modern standards. I would say that it needs a bit of love to bring it up to speed. Maybe a sort of a redesign in the way that the information is presented, make it a bit more take up the full screen for larger screens, and a bit more reactive to mobile technologies. But the content's there, and it's easy to follow. Things like this. There's lots of space. Unused stuff. Now there's things here like what our clients say about us. Now, I'm really picky when it comes to things like this because I actually like this to link to an actual person or someone that I can really connect with. I know that person's real because anyone can write this sort of stuff on a website. And if it's a video testimonial from a client, or if it's links to their social feed, like whether that's LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter. Well, probably not for businesses. It probably would be LinkedIn, I would imagine, or even a YouTube video or something here. I think would help reaffirm their authority. But they look to be solid. I'm just looking for the demo stuff. Oh, there's a book a demo button right at the very top though, so that's pretty cool. Okay, and then I'll just fill in a form and I can arrange a demo somehow. They've got case studies which are good. That could give me additional information. Now, I find case studies quite important as they validate what you're trying to do, what you're trying to achieve, and they reach out to different people in different types of industries, and they help show problem solving, which is good. But I would strongly recommend, YouTube videos are a good way to go, or for people sort of showing off their processes, showing the quality of work, showing how they overcame problems from real people that they can connect with. Now, with that said, this video this button at the top, things like prominent buttons, I would want them to jump out, maybe have an animation, maybe be a different color that stood out. Because as soon as I come onto this page, I'm drawn to this button because all the other buttons are the same, and this is the one that stands out to me. So for me, I would probably have 2 buttons here, make them quite big, and maybe book a demo and latest case studies here. I completely understand why it's up here, but I don't know. I'd also have the phone numbers more prominent, but as I said, it looks good. I think it just needs a bit of love bringing forward. Now let's look at another option. Wingspan. Okay, well, this is good. They've got a video at the front. I'm not going to watch it all. I'm just going to sort of skip through it.
The list of studies is controlled by Mary herself. ETMF automatically records her recently accessed studies and allows her to favorite the
Okay, so there's positives and negatives with this. Obviously, it's great to have a video on the front, but keep it short and sweet. 7.5 minutes is far too long. I appreciate this video is quite long. It will be a bit long, but at the end of the day, it's demonstrating value, and I think you need time to do that. It's just a bit of promotional material. When it's your front page, most people decide whether or not they're going to stay on a page within about 5-10 seconds. So you need to give them the option to play the video as well, rather than some people actually set the video to automatically start, which can obviously it can affect page load times and cause various other problems. But what's cool about this page is you have a video which draws you in, and you have a big old request a live demo button, so it could not be simpler to do what I want. Scrolling down, again, it does take advantage of the majority of the width. I'm not sure about this menu at the top, this almost full width, and then there's still space on the side, and I think I've just shot myself in the foot because as I scroll down, the content gets worse. So it's just turned into one big, humongous, horrendous list, which is bizarre because it's very nice here. Maybe it's just they're updating the page and they've not got this far. I don't know. This stuff at the bottom about downloading a template, requesting a business case, or request a live demonstration, way too far down to the bottom of the page. It's good to have something down here to capture the user's attention, but surely it would be more beneficial having that under this 3-tab bar here or something. I don't know, but that just seems bizarre to me. Now their blog, that may give some more demonstrations. No. I mean, these could be made better with some images or some sort of media content. But no, I can't really see much quality here. So Yeah, I think it just needs a bit of love. It's in the early stages. So let's look at what else we can find. Right, so having a look at the results now a bit more clearly, with the ETMF drug trial demo as the main key phrase, we'll see if we can find any better results. We've got Viva systems, not quite sure what they are. ENOF, no, not great. Right, so we're going to leave that and we'll go to the more local one. So Viva, cancer research, blah, 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 blah. Viva Volt ETMF. Okay, so it's an application that holds master files. Well, it's a software application that holds master files. I don't think this is relevant. I think this is a stage beyond, because obviously the master file is what you'd put into it as opposed to it actually being the master file itself. Although it is useful, so yeah. Clinical trial document management. Well, there's a demo request button there. Cloud-based, compliant, very clean and consistent website. Easy to follow, easy to get to the information I want to get to at the moment. So benefits of an ETMF. I mean, some bits could be displayed a bit better, but it's very segmented and easy to sort of read. Clinical ETMF. Let's have a look here. Customers love, blah blah blah. I don't even know if that changed the page. I don't know. I'm not sure about this one. It's not very clear to me, but we'll have a look anyway. So let's have a look for local ones in Buckinghamshire. So we've done a search. Shaw Clinicals come up. Flex Global, pharmaceutical. Oh, it's Flex Global as well. So I didn't read the first bit. Flex Global's blah blah. Flex Global kind of dominating for Buckinghamshire. Maybe High Wycombe. Oh, typo. Same businesses we've looked at. Flex Global again. Montreal again. Similar sort of businesses coming up each time. So it looks like there are a few that are doing quite well, and there's not really much competition. I mean, given the quality of what I found on some of the searches, I probably wouldn't feel a need to go down any further, and even if I do, it's still the same businesses, so there's not many results for some of these. It's only 3 pages if I search through for Wickham. So let's have a look at the YouTube videos. So we've got an electronic trial master file
available on-premise or on his welcome to this document repository to check on all of the hospitals and clinics where it will go through a quality check through ID to the inspector role. She can schedule.
I have heard of Documentum before. I know that they do lots of work with document processing systems like Kofax and stuff as well. So I've heard of them, and I know they do stuff with Oracle. So yeah, I mean they're a good example. I cannot see anything from the other companies. Oh, there's Wingspans on there. I can't see anything from. Oh no, here we go. There's one from Flex Global. Let's try looking a bit more locally, shall we? Buckinghamshire. Okay, so Flex Global coming up again. Pharma Solutions, Documentum look like they're top. So not a lot of companies are producing lots of quality content. I think everybody's producing a bit, but I think this is an untapped resource really. Shaw Clinical are here. Well, let's start having a look at their profile. So Shaw Clinical have got a few videos. Flex Global came up and Documentum came up a fair bit. I wonder if there's That's another, was it Wingspan or something? Viva have got a clinical suite studio. I think these are the guys that just provided the software rather than a template for a solution. Montrium, that was another one. Right, so let's have a little look deeper into these. So I don't really care about the video itself at the moment. So we're going to stop these before they all start going mad. And what I actually want to do is, if I can, have a look at the quality of videos by, is there not? See, what would be good here is if you could actually, if they had a link to their channel, and most people do. I suppose you can click on this. Will that work? Okay, so Sure Clinical have 6 videos, so they've started doing something and not done it very well. But what would be good here is in the description for YouTube videos, you can link to your website, you can write text to link to social, everything, and the content you put in the description will make it more easily searchable when people are searching for things, obviously, as well as the title as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to just see what we can find. Now, whoever's posted this Andy Frost guy, has not created a business account, which is what you should do for, obviously, for a business. There's also no logo in there to link to show that it's part of Flex Global, but we're going to have a look in anyway. So this is an untapped resource because it doesn't look like there's a lot of competition. Having just said that, Montrium are doing exceptionally well. So you can see that they've grouped playlists by various things, making things more easily searchable, but also meaning that you can search for lots of videos grouped in similar content. So it looks like they're doing quite well. Now, the other guys, like Flex Global, have, I don't know, maybe they've created a better page. Let's have a look. So, okay, so there's a few videos in here that aren't connected to the actual main page. I wonder if this is connected.
Flex Global
there you go. So there is a business page, which is quite confusing. So they've got an individual page and they've got a business page. Now there's only one video from what I can see. Let's go back to the other one. There's 2 videos in total, so there's definitely room for improvement here. Let's see what else we've got. Documentum, I had a feeling these guys were pretty good. So there's a lot of people that are doing really well, but they're not actually doing that much. So getting good content out here for these sorts of materials is a really good way of getting in front. I mean, you can also promote this on social channels, link to it through mail shots, all kinds of stuff. But it's definitely a very good way to promote yourself. So yeah, I mean, that's all for now. But I mean, I hope that this has been sort of an eye-opener and helpful for those that have taken the time to watch it. I'll be doing more of these sorts of videos in the future. So yeah, I hope it's been helpful, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks, guys.